Guys on Bithercash. If you watched the other videos I had done, it was more about the use case for shopping Hungama, their actual website where you can shop using Bithercash on 800,000 merchants or so. This is more of the actual company itself, okay? Now myself, I've been in this for almost a year, so since the actual ICO had begun, maybe some of you guys, if you're following the channel, were in at the same time as I was, or maybe you're just seeing this for the first time, okay? So regardless, I just wanted to show you one of the presentations that they have that kind of gives you an overall view of what they're trying to do, okay? So check it out and see what you guys think. Okay, I'm going to just do a slideshow presentation, just kind of going over some of it. And you know, it starts from the beginning, before Bithercash. It's really talking about the evolution of actual money. I'm going to go really quick through some of this stuff. The next thing is decentralization. Okay, then global currency market with cryptocurrency started. Now you have the introduction of digital assets like cryptocurrencies themselves, like Bitcoin, Ethereum, Ethos, EOS, Neo, all those kind. Then you have a lot of people got this caught up, especially if we're in at the high of 18, 19, 20,000 per Bitcoin. You got involved in the dream versus reality. A lot of people invested more than they thought they should, or that they really should, I should say. And if you bought it at 19, 18,000 and you're sitting here now at 4,000, unfortunately, yeah, you're very upset. You may be doubting your investment. Hopefully you're still in it, but a lot of people sold out at a big huge loss. A lot of people were affected by this, and myself included, so I do get that. And then they have they're considering themselves a new kid on the block, which is BitherCash, and that's their, of course, the end all be all of the presentation of today, of course, obviously. Okay, so they're showing more of the evolution of money. Started out as a barter system. You traded. There wasn't actual coins or a currency or anything like that at first. Then it moved up into gold and silver trading, where you were actually exchanging based on a metal that was scarce and considered a certain amount of weight equals so much money. So they were gold and silver trading. And then it moved up into cash, which is the actual most of the money that we use currently. With depending on what country you're in, US dollars or yen or whatever you're doing for yourself, about that. Okay, then about in the 80s, plastic and credit cards became pretty popular, especially in America. Less so in other countries, but in America, Visa and MasterCard, Discover, and American Express kind of took over. It's basically a digital form of payment. You're not actually exchanging anything when you swipe your card. It's just basically digits and numbers on a digital account. But it is a little different than cryptocurrency, but a lot of people have been doing that. Then a lot of people paid via e-payments, which you put your payment information in and you didn't have to physically send money or send a check. It was an electronic payment, so a lot of guys do that. A lot of people pay their bills every month via e-payment. And the next stage, which we're in right now, is cryptocurrency, and that's with all the different cryptocurrencies that are in, including the main ones, Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, Ripple, the top ones, and what they're also considering BitherCash. Okay, it's all based on, well, not most are based on blockchain. And basically the easiest way to explain blockchain when people ask me, it's just a digital accounting form. The best way to see it is that once you add something to the blockchain, it is 100% permanent and immutable. That's what makes it different than, I don't know, an Excel spreadsheet or a QuickBooks account. You cannot delete something once it's on the blockchain. So it is a continuous in order list of records. And they do call them blocks. That's why it's called blocks chain, because it is in chain, one right after another. So once you do a transaction on the chain, it is permanent and no one can change that. So that's why blockchain is becoming very, very popular, because it is a immutable record keeping system. A lot of governments are not blockchain friendly, Bitcoin friendly, but they really, really should be, because if you're using Bitcoin or Ethereum or any of these public blockchains, everything you ever do is recorded somewhere. They should actually be the biggest fans of blockchain. Once you are attached to your wallet address, everything you've ever done is recorded forever, permanently. So that's something that you guys have to think about, but that is what blockchain is. It is a continuous record keeping, permanent record keeping of everything that happens with your wallet. Okay, I'm going to go to the next screen. Here's just some of the statistics that they have. E-commerce market, total market cap was 2.3 trillion. US market, stock market was 30 trillion. Forex is 5.1 trillion. Gold is 7.4 trillion, and cryptocurrency at the time of they doing this is 270 billion, excuse me. And right now, at the last chance I checked, it was about 128 billion. So it's been a lot less, about half of what this was at the time when they did this. So you can check that on, they use coinmarketcap.com. You guys can pop in there, you can see what it is right now. Public knowledge. Okay. Big difference, decentralized versus centralized. Okay, centralized, I'm going to go through this quick. You pop them all in, I'm going to go through them really quickly. Okay, so centralized, you have exchange controls the funds like a bank. Decentralized, the user controls their funds. Centralized, definitely not anonymous. Decentralized could be anonymous, various levels of anonymity. Of course, centralized, you have worries about hacks and any kind of downtime on the server itself. Decentralized, there's no one central node that can be taken out, so it's pretty hack, I don't want to say proof, but hack resistant, and server downtime usually isn't a big deal, because if one of these go down, what happens is the other ones just kind of pick it up. It's like a web. So if one computer goes down, it's not a huge deal. The other ones just pick up the slack. Okay, you can see the markets that they're showing right now. The overall financial market is almost $300 trillion. Physical money is 51 trillion. And like they said, cryptocurrency, when they did this video, was 280 billion, and right now it's about 130 billion. Okay, so you can see even at this point it was less than 1%, and now it's probably about 0.5%. So it's such a small amount. There's so much growth potential in cryptocurrency and digital assets. Again, when they showed this, Bitcoin was 97.10. Bitcoin right now, last time I checked, was 3,800. So less than half of what this shows. Ethereum at this chart was 848. Last I checked, Ethereum was $110. Ripple 94 cents. I think last check was like 48 cents, 40 some cents. Bitcoin Cash went through all that nonsense with the split. So there's no more Bitcoin Cash. There's Bitcoin Cash SV and Bitcoin Cash ABC. So that doesn't matter. And then Litecoin, last check was under 50 bucks, and on this chart it's $220. So a lot has changed. If you're new to cryptocurrency, you may be surprised by that, but for people that are in crypto, that pretty much is just the way it is. It's a very volatile market, and a lot of people got hurt with everything that happened. They're showing some of it right here. Bitcoin had a top of around $20,000, and right now, like I said, it's around 3,800, so it dropped all the way down to here. Much worse than their chart shows. Ethereum, the same thing. Their chart's showing 843. It got to a high of about $1,400, and right now it's 110, so it's all the way down here. Bitcoin Cash, I'm not even going to go over because it's not even there anymore. So what they're doing is Bithercash, which sounds like a weird name, but here's where it comes from if you guys don't know. It's a mix between Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Bitcoin Cash. That's where they got the name from. Okay, so it's not really based on any three of those, but that's what it came from. The team, which is super important, is known and publicly accessible. They do show their faces. They do show where they've come from. So new people have come on since. The support team they have is very active and 24/7, which is good. They have multiple locations based all across the world to make sure that everyone can get access to questions and answers. I've had problems with my account myself where I lost the password to do transactions. It took about 24 hours. I got my new password reset and was able to do everything I needed to do. But even myself, I've used the service, for that instance specifically, and no problems. Everything worked out fine. Bithercash itself. Okay, so what is Bithercash? It is a cryptocurrency, and we can see it is based on all 6 of these principles. It is a proof of stake, so if you do invest in it, you can stake it in the platform, and depending on the amount of coins you stake, you will get paid a monthly percentage on that staking. And depending on how much the coins you stake is how long the staking position can be, and it's up to, I believe the highest is 8 or 10%. So you can get that automatically without doing anything. It is a proof of work coin as well, so you can actually do that. Super fast transaction. I never had a transaction in Bithercash take over a minute, 30 seconds, 20 seconds most likely, for any of the times I've used it. It is eco-friendly, so it's not a mining coin per se, so they do not have the huge mining rigs wasting electricity and resources. It is open source software. They do have a wallet that is open source, so you can download it and be completely separate from the platform. You don't have to worry about the website not working one day. It does have its own blockchain, and it is anonymous as far as anyone can run the wallet and transact with the same anonymity as Bitcoin or better. There's no actual KYC to have a wallet or any of that stuff. You can actually have a wallet and transact in Bitcoin without any KYC or anything like that, which is good. Okay, let me get the next thing open. Okay, highly secured, peer-to-peer, decentralized. Total supply is 55 million. They opened up with pre-mining of 13 million. It is, like I said, a proof of work, proof of stake hybrid system. Proof of work block is 10 BEC. Not sure if that's still that high or if it's changed, but the annual proof of stake is 2% if you're not in any of these any of these actual deposits. You can do just an annual wallet proof of stake, 2%. And they have minimum staking age is 7 days, maximum is 90. So if you're just doing a wallet wise like you're doing with any other coin, that's the reason. But if you do any of the other actual educational packages, it's different. So I'll go through some of that as well later if you guys are interested. Okay, so what's the difference between Bitcoin, altcoins, and Bithercash? Similarity across the board, peer-to-peer and decentralized. Differences is that Bitcoin doesn't have any, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Bitcoin Cash don't have any educational program, no consultancy income. It's pretty much just a coin and that's it, whether you use it or not. These guys have something built in to educate and income generating as well if you'd like to do that. Totally optional. I showed you guys the e-commerce in some of the previous videos. Shopping Hungama is a huge real use case for this. I did do an order myself. I'm waiting for the products to get delivered. They're all from across the world, so I expected them to take about 2 weeks. I only did that order about 4 or 5 days ago, so they're not late. I'm not expecting them right now. So once I get them, I will do a review again to show you what I ordered and then what I got, and see if the first off, if they come, which I have doubt they're going to come, but I'm sure they are. But when they come, if the descriptions are what they said they are going to be, just making sure, like, general quality check of the site and what you guys are buying, that kind of stuff, just general stuff. I will do a video on that, but they have that. They have a couple other things that are coming out, real estate, Bitcoin ATMs that they are very, very active in, and Forex as well. They have service provider here. I'm not really sure what that is, honestly. They have been, I can honestly say, I've seen so many coins and platforms come and go. They promised all this and that. They never actually did anything that they said they were going to do. These are one of the few that they've actually done. I can't say anything they haven't said they were going to do that they haven't done. Even to the fact that I will show you at the end. They had a price prediction that they were helping out with people that were investors to make sure that it actually did happen, and they even did that. So I'll show you that at the end. But okay, so they have a system as well, not just a coin. They do have an actual system. Okay, so like I said, they were doing more than just having a coin, which, if you're into any of these other platforms, the coin only existed in the platform. There's nothing else to offer anybody. This one here, they have, which they're calling their consultancy and educational packages. That's where if you buy certain packages, you're going to get access to the staking rewards, monthly staking rewards. And I believe it's up to 8 or 10%. I'm not sure what the amount is. But you guys could do that. And then they also have a referral program and rewards. They have a multi-level marketing kind of section of it. So what's good about it is they're not a MLM platform. So you can use and be accessible and make money in the BitherCash community and the platform without ever referring or having anything to do with the MLM. So that's one huge bonus, which I really like about them. If it's for you, they have something. If it's not, don't do it. It's fine. You're still going to make the staking bonuses. You're still going to have all that accessible to you. You don't have to have a like a minimum, like, some of these MLMs, you have to have a minimum order per month to just stay active. They're not like that. That's not what this is. So you can use the platform, you can use BitherCash, you can buy on Shopping Ugama, and you don't have to have any part of the MLM. So it is a totally separate referral program and reward program. Totally separate. So I just want to make that super clear. Okay. They do have these, which is, like I said, they have their consultancy and educational packages. It starts at $10 only. Okay. That's just got to get your foot in the door. Just have a membership. Then they have either student, $100, you're going to get 1.5% per month for 10 months. They have a pilot, which is $500. You can get 2% per month for 9 months. Standard is $1,000. You're going to get 3% per month for 8 months. Then they have the other ones that come up, and they have professional, which is $5,000, 4% per month for 7 months. They have a master, which is $10,000 to start, and it's 5% per month, 6 months, and then you get an additional bonus of 2%. These amounts are not like you're paying them either. I just want to make that clear. This is just you're staking that amount. At the end, you get that back. You're not losing any of this money. Okay, deluxe is $25,000, which is the one that I have myself. A staking benefit is 7% per month. Holding time is 6 months, and additional bonus is 5%. And then the highest one is elite, which they consider $50,000. Staking benefit is 8% per month for 6 months with an additional bonus of 10%. Okay, so like I said, I have the deluxe one myself. You could do anything from $100 to $50,000. Okay, and if you don't want to have any part of this, you don't want to have staking, you can just use the coin. You can also do that. Okay, so they have 7. If you're into the referral income, okay, I'm going to switch over to MLM and referral income. If you guys are done, fine. Don't listen to this. You guys want to, if you like the video so far, you want to like and subscribe to the channel. That's totally cool. I'm not going to hold it against you. if you're into referral income and building a network, this is for you. So you want to hang out and watch this part, okay? They have 7 bonus categories. They have direct sponsoring for actual people that sponsor and sign up with your referral link. They have an organizational bonus. You get paid on the whole organization that you build under yourself. There's a kickstart bonus. If you get into this and you build and you have a certain amount of people and investment come in at a certain amount of time, you get a special bonus just for that. There's a sponsor royalty bonus, and they have a sponsor royalty bonus on OB. They have which I think is really, really cool. The number 6 here is a community payback bonus. So let's say you kind of build your team, but it doesn't really go that great for you, but you're still part of it, and you built some part of a team. I think it's 11th bonus that your leader gets, whoever you signed up under, the 11th bonus does not go to the leader. It actually gets spread out to everyone underneath the leader as a community bonus. So they want to recognize people that are building up. May not have a huge community. Maybe you have one person. Maybe you just have yourself. I don't know. You'll get part of this community payback bonus, which is really, really cool. And the leader can't choose if they don't want to be part of this. It's automatic. So if you're under a leader, if I build a huge team and you're under my team, every 11th payment that I would have gotten gets distributed to the team whether I want to or not. Okay, so it's pretty cool. So if you're on a person that's building a decent team and building people that underneath them and has a bonus that's coming to them, just know every 11th one is for the team. So no matter what you had done underneath, if you're signed up under that leader, you'll get part of that bonus. So I think it's really cool. Then they have super, rewards and recognitions for different levels that you guys, if you want to build up to it. Here's the individual, descriptions of what's going on. Okay, so the first level, like I said, is the direct sponsorship bonus. It's everybody that you actually sponsor that, signs up under your direct referral link. 10% bonus. Okay, I'm not going to spend a lot of time on these. If you guys want to know about them, just let me know and I'll do that. Okay, Kickstart bonus, an additional 10%. If any partner that you generate 25,000 of business volume within the first 30 days of getting their account. Okay, so if you have somebody that really starts the ground running and kicks ass and brings in 25 grand, they're going to get an extra 10%. Okay. The next one is the organizational bonus, and you can see based on what level you're at will be how much you get on all the different levels. You get paid up 10% of your business volume accumulated on their weaker organization. Okay, so it's a binary. You have left and right if you've never been in network marketing. You can ask me. I will try to explain that to you more on a one-on-one, but there's a left and a right. If you get up to a leader that's, such as myself, that has a strong leg, you'll get part of that, and then you just have to worry about your weaker leg. So you get paid 10% on your weaker leg. So if you're on the left side and that's getting $100,000, and you're concentrating on building your right leg, which is your weaker leg, and you get up to $10,000 on that, then you'll get 10%. If you're in these categories, you get $1,000 on your weaker leg. Okay, so I'm not going to go through detail because I know this doesn't really affect everyone, but here's the information. You guys can pause this, look at it, and check it out. Okay, so then they have the sponsorship royalty bonus on the direct sponsorship. Any active partner gets paid 5% based on their purchased education package of the direct sponsor bonus earned by the active partners in their 5-level direct organization. So they have infinite left and right width. You guys can have 100 people on your left, 100 people on your right that you directly sponsored, and then you can go up to 5 deep. So you can have 5 levels deep, and depending on what you buy, you'll have access to all 5, or just 1 or 2 or 3 or 4. Okay, so I'm not, like I said, I'm just giving you a brief overview of this. Okay, so then the next one is sponsor royalty bonus on the organizational bonus. Okay, an active partner gets paid 5% based on their purchased educational package, you know, which I showed you guys before: starter, bonus, master, elite, professional. Of the organizational bonus earned by the active partners in their 5-level direct organization. So you can see if you have membership, you don't get anything. Student, the $100 one, you don't get anything. It starts on pilot, first generation. Okay, standard, you get two generations. Professional, you get 3. Master, you get 4. Deluxe, you get 5, and elite, you get 5. So it says here, in order to qualify for either categories of this bonus, the active partner is required to buy at least a pilot package, which I showed you here. It starts at pilot, worth $500, and is also required to have at least 3 active partners in a 1-to-2 or 2-to-1 capacity in their direct organization, with also at least a pilot. So you have to have underneath you 2 active legs, one on the left, one on the right, at least $500 to be active in this organizational bonus. Okay, again, I know this is quick. I'm not going to go through it all. There's Zoom calls I could put you guys on if you want to get more information on it, get detailed information. I'm more than happy to do that for you guys. Just let me know. Okay, so then they have the 6, like I said, the community payback bonus. BitherCash is known for its disruptive nature and challenging the norms in the market. This 5th opportunity is no different. Common notion in the market is that only the people at the top make money, but with BitherCash, everyone does. So under the community buyback or payback bonus, as soon as the active partner receives 10 times of his or her latest purchase, the next 11th, 22nd, 33rd multiple, and so on and so forth, will be accumulated equally in 2 separate wallets: the community 10x wallet and the partner's repurchase wallet. Okay, so the amount accrued in the community 10x wallet will be distributed equally within the first 10 levels of the sponsor's direct organization. 10% on each level. So that's kind of what I was explaining to you guys. The amount for that, you know, 11th, 22nd, or 33rd, and so on, gets paid to the team, nothing to the leader. So it's pretty different, and it's definitely not. No, I haven't seen that in any other MLM or any other package. So that even if you're just new on the team and you know you're having struggled to build a team of your own, when this kicks in, you'll get paid regardless. You know, so it's pretty. I think it's pretty cool. It's something different. Okay, and then the last one. Well, this is just some kind of examples. You guys can read them yourself. I'm not going to bore you with them. Then they have rewards and recognition, which is kind of like the key of most network marketing and MLM kind of things. So depending on your educational package and the business volume, each partner will attain a designation, and that's kind of just showing you what you've done for the company, how many people you have in the organization, how much you have invested yourself, and so on and so forth. And there's all different levels. First one is just a consultant. I'm not going to read all this. You guys can check it out. You get a pin. Then there is senior consultant. Okay, you get a watch. Team manager, you get a what is that? Tablet, pretty cool. Executive, you get an Apple iPhone X. I'm sure that changes depending on what the latest one is, but pretty much the latest iPhone you'll get. Senior executive, you get an Apple MacBook. Director, you get a family trip, for your family. For 3 days, 4 nights. I'm not really sure where you get to pick it. I'm not sure. I don't know if anyone reached that as of yet. It's a brand new thing. Okay. Next one, executive director, you get a sports bike. Pretty cool. Getting a cooler now, right? Executive directors, you get vice president is the next one. You get an Audi A7 or a Mercedes E-Class. All right, getting cool, getting juicy. President, you're going to get a BMW X Series. Alright, pretty cool. Alright, now it gets pretty crazy. Crown Ambassador, which is kind of like the highest, is the Dream House up to $300,000. Here you get that for free. Okay, and there's a breakdown. You guys can pause this video if you want to watch. Okay, there's different requirements. Volume. One good thing about them is the volume is added each month. It's not like you have to get $50 million in 1 month to get this. Every month that you're in it, it adds to the prior month. So that's pretty good. If you have, $1 million a month and you get it for 50 months, you'll qualify for this as long as you have the next qualification here. The only requirements here is either 2 presidents, 1 on each leg. Okay, so you have to, these are for team building. They're not for just, you putting in a lot of money for yourself and getting all this stuff. They have to actually teach the people that are your direct referrals, bring them up to a higher level than yourself, so they build on you. You're a senior only when you have 2 consultants. You're a team manager only when you have 2 senior consultants. Executive when you have 2 team managers. So it makes sense. I mean, you're building people on your team up to a higher rank, and building everybody's betterment for yourself and for everyone underneath you. Okay, so here's the difference. I'm going to put all the information below if you guys want to, follow along, join up, have any questions. It's complicated. I'll be the first to tell you guys it's not an easy system. There's multiple websites. So if you were in on the ICO, there's an ICO website, there's a Bithercash.club website, there's an exchange website, and so on. So that's kind of my job. If you guys want to follow me and get onto the team, hit me up on a message. You guys have my email always. It's donkeat, DONKEAT @gmail.com. I post it at the end of every single video I do. Hit me up if you need help. I will help you. I'll get you on the right Zoom call if you guys need one-on-one kind of stuff. I'll help you out with that. I'll help you by email, I'll help you by Messenger, WhatsApp, whatever you guys want. Okay, so really the thing is, if you guys, especially if you have old ICO coins that you kind of forgot about them, put them to use in the new system. If you have 1,000 or 10,000, I mean, some people I saw on the list have 100,000 BitherCash tokens that they haven't done anything with. They bought them and they haven't done anything. So do something with them. Put them in a package. Sell them. If you're not ever going to do anything with them, sell them. I'll show you guys how to sell them on the exchange. But they are not doing you guys any good just sitting in a wallet. So check it out. Appreciate you guys watching this video. If you made it this long, this is a longer video. I think it's 20 minutes, something like that. I appreciate you guys staying to the end, and hit me up. Let me know what you guys think, and leave me a comment or a question, and I would be more than happy to help you guys out and answer anything you guys have. So thanks for watching this, and I'll talk to you guys soon.